Welcome to another video on my modular city. In this video, I will be showing you how I had converted the Ghostbuster Firehouse Headquarters into a modular building, combined with a pet shop on a 32 by 32 baseplate. The original Ghostbuster HQ front facing takes up about 20 studs, and I wanted to keep the front look as accurate as possible. This means there is a 12 stud space to fill up. You can see here that I modified and reduced the pet shop from 16 studs to 12 studs to fill in the space nicely. Here's the side view to show the different depths of the two buildings. From my other videos, you will understand that I want a wide walkway for my modular sets, so the buildings are shifted backwards. These are two separate buildings, and they have their own individual floors removable. For the pet shop, I'm thinking to remove or modify it to better emphasize the firehouse as a standalone building. If we look at the side, the building depth is greatly reduced, from 43 studs to 26 studs. With this reduction, I still managed to keep all the interior details. Let's break it down floor by floor and have a look. This is the ground level. I want the building to have a wider front walkway, hence I had to sacrifice the building depth. I also converted it into a modular stackable block from the original. The original building has a side flip open which can be quite flimsy for moving. I really like the modular system. It is very stable and easily portable. This is the garage bay level, and I kept some of the original interior details that are relevant here. I have yet to tile up the interior as I am still thinking to adjust the building. I kept the side door here, and the golden bell, and the equipment cabinets. I also kept the ghost containment unit at corner of the building and a notice board on the wall. I had modified the stairs into this L shape to stack two of them to reach the upper floor. Now, I want to show how the Ecto 1 fits into this garage. Here is my original built Ecto 1 from set 21108. It is not able to be parked fully into the building. But this is fine for me since I want to display it in a way that the Ecto 1 is driving out from the firehouse. Looks great to me. Here is the second level. You can see how it is constructed as a stackable block. I kept the windows and brick pattern on this side as I intend to leave a spacing to showcase this building. I will share at the end of this video on how I intend to place it with other modular buildings. This level consists of the office and reception. Let me remove the overhanging light to have a clearer view. You can see how I put in all the details that make up the interior. The work desks, the lab table, and racks. Here's the city map beside the front desk. Also, cabinets with radio. The stair for this level is created with just one piece of stairs as the height is not as high as ground level. Watch how I can easily stack it like a modular building. This is the top floor. Again, keeping the details as original as possible. This is where the team rests, eat, stay and stand by for emergency calls. I want to keep all the details as much as possible. The top floor has the most interior objects squeezing in here. The arcade machine barely fits here at the top of the stairs. The kitchen area has all these nice details kept from the original build. I managed to set aside a good space for the dining table. Next are the bedroom and toilet. They are both reduced in size significantly. So, for the room, I had no choice but to make a triple-decker bed. For the toilet, it is one of the most interestingly detailed places in this set, so I kept all the details in here. the iconic toilet bowl with slime, the shower area, and the basin with mirror. Let's complete the modular building with the roof. The pet shop is built separately, and here, I increase it by one more level to have it match well with the firehouse. The buildings also have different depths, which gives it an interesting dimension. The wider type of pedestrian walkway is going to be implemented into all my modular buildings, so please watch my other videos on how I modified them. And here is a matchup with the complete pet shop modular side by side the firehouse. It also happens that the brown townhouse has a different depth, and you can notice how three buildings are staggered. It gives a very good three-dimensional look, rather than them all being flat straight. What I'm missing here is the escape stairs at the side of the building. I intend to add that back in once I have confirmed what the right side of the building with the pet shop to totally leave an empty spacing, or to modify into a smaller building leaving an opening at the side. To be able to showcase the details on the left side of the firehouse, I need to place a modular building that has a spacing on the side. There are not many sets like that, and here I have the downtown diner set 10260. With the spacing at the side, I can better highlight and showcase the firehouse as a standalone building. This downtown diner set I have here is the original instruction built, hence the front of the building is a few studs forward compared to my modified firehouse building. I will be shifting this downtown diner building backwards in another video, so please subscribe for future updates. Here is how far backwards I plan to shift it to align with the firehouse. Let's look at how the side door aligns. It is perfectly placed in front of the stairs. I will be removing the row of grey bricks to unblock the door. Here is the back view. I consider the pet shop have still work in progress, so please ignore the ugly stairs. Here's a reference on how much space is at the back of the downtown diner. More reference on how the side looks beside downtown diner. Thank you for your time, and please subscribe as I will be sharing a lot more customization to the modular buildings, and eventually I will be showcasing my entire street. See you again in my next videos.